make a great team. Am I right? Oh, there it is. Hi, folks. Well, that's it. That's my set. Thanks for coming out. You were great. And, well, tell your friends. Your enemies. And, drive home safe. Or walk home. Whatever. I gotta go. Right. Oh, there it is. Hi, folks. Well, that's it.
Alright, just make sure everything is looking good. We had some technical difficulties yesterday during the Phasmo stream. But the headphones was doing that thing again. At this point, I really don't know what to do. I've been messing with the settings for months now. I thought I had this thing figured out, and it just keeps coming back. And at this point, if I keep turning the brightness down anymore, I might as well just buy a whole new pair of headphones, because there's the whole reason why I bought these. Not just because of the kitty ears, but because the glowy effect, you know? Well, if I gotta literally turn the glowy effect off to make these headphones work, then yeah, it might be just time to get a new pair of headphones whenever I get the money. But that is a problem for future Amanda. Right now, President Amanda, I think got everything situated. So let's go ahead and start getting everything up and going. Sorry, my eyes look a little red and puffy. I made a mistake of watching the latest episode of 911 this morning, and that was my bad. We'll talk about it later. I'm still emotionally healing and recovering from that episode. Like, I'm talking about, at the end of the episode, I was shaking and crying because it got to me that bad. But again, we'll discuss that later. But let's go ahead and get this started. Hello. Welcome back to another episode, wonderful episode of Disney Dreamlight Bound. That's today's episode, wonderful episode. It is our Decorating Friday, and we have a very special treat for you guys. Not only are we done with Eternity Island, but now we can move on to Storybook. So I'm super happy about that, super excited, but let me show y'all what I've done off the stream. I didn't mean to go so ham off the stream, but I got caught up talking to a friend of mine and mindlessly just turned on Disney while we were chit-chatting and ended up just finishing it all. So I was like, I don't think they would mind too terribly much. But we got this done. So the hyena, this little section over here looks super cute.
Now this is
Like I said, I only need to add just a few little trees, a few little bushes, nothing too crazy. And then the other thing we added, once we got done with that, I don't know why I'm walking when I could just fly up here, is we finished up Ursula's place. So I was able to add the few little touches of detail here and back here. And then of course I added just a few little decorative kind of beach vibe things, because you know she's got like a miniature of a nightclub with, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea exactly what this is, but this feels like Ursula. Like, I don't know, potions, a tub of water, a frog, an evil book. I don't know. It came out cute though, I like it. And of course, you know, we already had the dance section already taken care of, but I really like this whole concert setup I did over here. But we ended up finishing this, moving some stuff around. So this ended up being moved from over here to here, giving it kind of an open vibe. Of course, Cave of Wonder. This is what I'm really proud of. This section here, this little tiny oasis, I thought turned out extremely cute. Unfortunately, I can never use it in the photograph because of the rugs. Disappointing. But maybe one day we'll actually have rugs that give off a really nice water feature. But for now, we got this, and I think this turned out extremely cute. And then, of course, this little yard here. So yeah, we basically got all of this taken care of, wrapped up and done. I'm super excited the way this all played out. So at this point, it is continuing on with Storybook and getting prepared for next week's update. Speaking of updates, we were playing the Easter event yesterday on Phasmo, and let's just say, like dead ass, let's just say, I was not expecting the community to be this crazy, okay? Like, when I started the event yesterday, yeah, everything was at like, I don't know, like 40, 50% or something like that. By the time I logged off by the end of the night, it was like at 70. I get on this morning, and it's 100% done, and we got like, hey, I got a picture of this bad boy real quick. I gotta show y'all this, because I couldn't believe this. I get on, and this is what I'm greeted to. This thing. I was just like, I was gone for a few hours. What happened? Because he did not look like that when I left. He did not have the big ass antlers, all that. So I was just like blown away that the community really has just been going ham. Been having a blast though. I got one of my personal things done. I got in a bit of a situation yesterday where the game was glitching out, where I was doing things and it wasn't registering my points, so I would be like taking like 3-star ghost photos and some other things, and it was just not giving me my little Easter points. I did not get it. So I literally logged off the game, logged back in, and then the map started messing up, and I got really confused on that. Tried again, still wasn't giving me my points. So at that point, I was just like, clearly something's going on. Got on Reddit, and yeah, something was definitely happening. Oh, money. Okay, I say we start. Ooh, this is a good question. I'm feeling a little inspired over here, mainly because of all the Alice in Wonderland stuff. But we do have the back we gotta work on, because we started over there with Wally and Eve's place. Granted, we got other sections we need to work on as well, like Hades' little area back here. Okay, yeah, we'll just continue on back here. Why not? Go ahead and clean up though, so I can work with the area. Oh, I am hooked and not on a feeling. Unless that feeling is sadness. Oh, like I said earlier, I made the mistake of watching the new episode of 911, and I was just not emotionally prepared for any of that. None of that.
What a perfect day.
It's like I want to talk about it, but I know the episode just came out, so I don't want to really spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it. But if you've seen it, you know. You know why we're all emotionally distressed right now. Because I can't believe they did it. I can't believe they did it. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, it's bound to happen at some point. You know, you make a show for so many years, especially when they're in a dangerous line of work. It's going to be given that eventually somebody's luck's going to run out. And I've always made that joke about 911 being that most of them have a lot of plot armor. Unfortunately, plot armor did not help. We're all out of plot armor, we're all out of ex machinas, we're all out of everything. That whole episode was just hopeless. Completely hopeless. And even when you thought for a second there was a hint of happiness and some hope, Ryan Murphy just ripped it from my hands and squished it. Did a Mexican hat dance on it and all. Like, oh my god, my heart.
I can tell. We're gonna be very good friends.
Like, I'm gonna need to send Ryan Murphy my emotional bill of distress. Because I can't. Like, I'm so crushed. I'm like dead ass so crushed. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be like some people who are like, I'm gonna quit the show. Because seriously, there are a bunch of people coming out saying that they're so upset about what happened that they want to quit the show. And that's understandable. I mean, when you go to the extent of basically killing a main character off. What do you think is gonna happen? Let me stop on my house. I didn't realize how full I was. Again, I'm not gonna tell y'all who it is, but you know, all the promos and stuff led us to believe this to be true.
Ohana means family. Family.
And it is a true statement. I can't concur. I watched it. There is no fake out. There is no, aha, we got you. There is no way, unless Ryan Murphy pulls the world's greatest ex machina out of his ass. I don't think we're going to be rewriting what happened in the last episode. And it crushes me. It crushes me to no extent. But luckily, the way they did it, it wasn't like shoehorned in. It wasn't like they just like came up out of nowhere. It felt right. As much as I hate to say it, it felt right. Now, if the character was gonna have to go, it seemed right to be that character. Where's my sand at? Guess I'm out of sand. Okay. Let's see. I think the rest of this can go upstairs, yeah. Well, yeah, no, I mean, it was done very well. It was done tastefully. It was just emotionally draining because we were too busy focusing on a couple other characters. That it took us all by surprise. It took us all by surprise, an needless, sad surprise. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm gonna be writing Ryan Murphy and just be like, bro, here's the bill for the therapist I'm gonna need by the end of all this, and also the bill for the amount of tissues I need. I mean, that show has me crying a lot, but this was like the first time in a long time I've been like physically shooketh by a character going. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a long time from just a normal, I'm not talking about like a horror TV show, because with a horror TV show, anything can go. I'm talking about a normal, like, drama-filled show like Grey's Anatomy, 911, The Rookie, and all that. It's been a long time since I generally have been so caught up into a show that when they decide to finally kill a main character off, if you think about it, it's been 8 seasons. 8 seasons, and a lot of them have come to near-death moments, but we never have actually lost anybody. That's why I always made that joke about the plot armor. Because, you know, Bobby's and everybody was always in some terrible, terrible situation. I mean, think about the whole boat thing, you know? Made us believe, oh, they're gonna die, and then nope, ex machina, there we go. The whole Buck thing. I mean, Buck had a whole dream sequence. Let's not forget about Chimley back in the first season. So yeah, you know, we kind of got a little too comfortable. Thinking, oh yeah, they're never gonna, you know, hurt our favorite characters. Oh no, they did. They did. They hurt us good. I think the rest of this I could just sell. Except my one blue egg. I like my one blue egg. I'm gonna seriously have to find a spot to put some of these spare flowers. Okay. Oh, shit. Now we should have plenty of stuff. Oh. There he is. So cute. Thanks, Stitch. Thanks, man. Okay. Alright, let's start with our theme park section. Alright, what do we have for fencing? Couple of dark wire fences. Of course, the bamboo, but I want to use that for Mulan. Can always get some more of this. It's nice looking. I think it might be a little too fancy for a theme park, though. What do we got crafting-wise? Other fences. What do we got? Not much of a choice. Well, I mean, I could use the pale wood fence for Mulan and then use the bamboo. I don't know though. I did use the dark wire one for the theme park on Eternity Island. But I feel like that's a little too industrial, especially for this little section here that I'm working on. So yeah, maybe the white bamboo. Let me stop real quick by Scrooge's. See if there's maybe an extra little fence or something I could buy a bunch of. Or maybe some bushes, some of those Alice in Wonderland bushes. Actually, no, because I'm gonna be using a bunch of those bushes for that one build up there by the fountain.
You never know what you can do until you try, right?
Time is money.
Scrooge, what you got in fencing, my dude? Not much of a choice. Yeah, it's too playful. Could use that for the Mulan one as well. Okay, so we do have options here. So we'll play with the other two fences.
I'm kind of making this up as I go.
I feel that, Mulan. So am I. Especially with this little build. Cause my main initial build was just the Wally and Eve back there. Now I just gotta come up with a different idea for the rest of it. I can Mount Olympus. Okay. So let's see, what would look good over here? We got this one. Let's see, this was also a choice. Then this one. Whoops. Okay, let me do some comparisons here. Okay, so if I was going to make a mini theme park, what complements most of the pieces of furniture here? Okay, so what I'm thinking is maybe the right iron for the theme park section here. So we'll have to definitely craft some more, stretch that out to about over here. Halfway through. And then this section here, or technically it would be these two sections. But, you know, this is going to be like the square or something like that. Some kind of like town center. I know what y'all thinking. What are you going to do with these bushes right here, Amanda. You've been leaving these bushes here. Well, until the day they fix that one square that's over here on the left-hand side, we're going to have to work around the setup of bushes. Because one little square right behind this bush here, I don't know why, but there's just one square that just will not let me put anything on it. Nothing. Not a zip. I can't figure out why. So I use the big bushes just to kind of cover it up, and nobody's the wiser. Alright, let's go ahead and craft some of the right iron fences. Luckily, I got a decent supply of iron stashed up. I probably need to pick up some more quests from Remy. But I'm gonna be honest, I have not really thought about it. After I got my initial setup for Remy's, anything extra was just like, well, pocket chain basically to me. So I haven't really thought about grabbing any extra. Also, I don't really use it for too terribly much. Like, you think I would have because of how nice it is, but I really don't. I wish I could just hold the button. Alright, that's fine. See, because I don't want it fully captured in. I want a lot of this water, especially for some seeding and stuff. Oops, no. No, grab the broom. No, Patrick, the lid. The lid. Grab the lid. Alright, then about right there. Definitely gonna need a bit more. We'll do about 24 pieces. Yeah, we'll do about 24. Trying to figure out, do I need to bring that back or not? I think a bit more. Yeah, let me make sure I'm doing my correct measurements here. That was 10. Alright, there we go. And let me see if I can add the fencing a bit right here. Always pass it up. Always pass it up. Alright, not bad. Not the greatest, but... Oh, seriously? 1. There we go. Okay. Now, how to do all the setups now? How further back can I get this? Alright, I think that's about as close as I'm gonna get it. No, I can't stick one more. Thought I had a space. Alright, about roughly there, I guess. Trees, yes, trees would do some good. I'm having that moment from like Batman. Just, oh, we need to open some cases of champagne. 6, yeah, 6 is good. So I can think of just, I need some trees, yeah. A couple of trees would do me good. A couple of about 6. No, I'm just so emotionally drained. I knew I should have waited till after the stream to watch it, but I couldn't help myself. You know, I was so excited. Oh, it's finally caught up. I was like, yes, I finally get to actually catch an episode live. That was my mistake. My mistake. No, I probably should get the ones that are reminiscent to these that are next to the Ferris wheel. That might be a little big. Maybe just a little big. I'll say, well, it's the one-size-fit-all kind of category. I guess that is a one category fits all kind of thing. Gotcha. Do you have it in a different color? Kind of spice up the coloring a little bit. You know, break up the monotony of yellow. Oh, great. I got green and orange. Well, I mean, it works. Like, it works. Not exactly what I was hoping. But it is different and breaks up the color. Alright, we'll go with the thick green. Yeah, and everything else is just generic. Alright. Eh. Hang on. Back this up. No, we had it for a second there. No. It stopped moving. I gotta get in an argument with my controller. Just stop moving, controller. Okay. Let's get around here. Alright, what kind of pathways do I want? Definitely want to stick away from the brick pathway. What are we feeling? Okay, yeah, we could do like a nice gravel pathway. And no, because if I'm gonna be using a lot of pebbles with the gravel, I want to use that for the other section over there. Alright, not bad measurements. That was a bad measurement. I put that a little too far back. Oh. Okay, what about... Well, let me move some stuff first, then we'll try that out. Alright, that's not working either. Okay. Oh, that's neat. At least one of these things go on top of it. I know it was, what, a while back they did something to it, and a couple of the normal pieces of furniture still don't go on top of it. I want to say, oh, what seating was it? There was some seating I had to readjust back on the beach because of that. Okay, then we show. And bring that back just a bit more. There we go. You know what's gonna be fun? I'm gonna have to explain to my friend Ariel why I didn't call her back this morning. Cause she called me like the moment I woke up. I was like, dude, I just woke up. Can you like give me an hour or two? Let me just like wake up. She's like, alright, bet. Alright, I'll hit you up after my show. I was too emotionally distraught. I was too emotionally distraught. Now I gotta explain to her how emotionally distraught I was. But again, this is good writing. This is good writing. You know you've done a decent job when people are actually upset when a character leaves. And not because it was stupid or because it was shoehorned, but because it was actually just sad. It was sad. It was 100% so sad. Now, the only thing I gotta hope for is hopefully the rookie doesn't get that sad. Which on the bright side though, like I'm attached to the characters, but not as emotionally as attached as I am to the ones on 911. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Nolan and Lucy and Tim, especially Tim. I love Tim. But something about the show I have noticed compared to 911 is a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Action-y, like kind of heavy on the action part, which I really don't mind. But compared to 911, which is more of a, hey, let's rest for a second, deal with some emotional trauma, and then let's get into some action stuff. Because that was one of my bigger problems with Season 7, was the fact that we didn't really get a chance to kind of chill and breathe for a minute. It was all nothing but go, go, go once they got off the boat. But luckily, you know, we're back on form with the show. We're all back on form, but I was just not prepared. Not prepared. Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna need roughly about, I'll say about 100 pieces. Probably 120 to be on the safe side. Oh, damn, I can't do 120. Oh, my. Oh, my, man, my. I'm gonna have to get some more pebbles. Who is a digging buddy I have that I can grab and dig? Who is my dig? I don't really use a lot of my digging buddies, which is so sad. Okay, foraging. Okay, Beast is digging. Beast, are you around? Yeah, the one time I need the man. The man is nowhere to be found. Okay. Who else do I have then? I was hoping Beast would be around, being that his house is technically here. Let's see, foraging, mining, Olaf. I feel like I just saw Olaf. Didn't I just see Olaf? Yes, I did. There he is.
Help you in any way I can. Trust me.
No, Scar. Alright, Olaf, I'm gonna need you for future plans.
Oh, it's me, Olaf.
Hang on, we must wait for Stitch to finish. Gaston, are you honestly trying to flirt with Anna? Because I see you flexing back there, and I do see Anna behind the clock. Anna, blink twice if you need help.
Have you here?
He's just so cute. Come on. Okay. God, that cuteness breaks my soul. Only reason why I grabbed him is because I don't know if I'm going to need him, but just in case, let's already have him. So we could be ready. I think I need to go over one more. Okay, and then... I think that might be a little too much. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, I don't even think 120 pieces would have done as good. Might need 200 pieces. Because what I'm thinking is finish off the rest of this here. All this back over here. Just out of curiosity. Okay, I didn't think so, but I had to check. I'm gonna have to definitely rework that. I was hoping maybe I could put a fencing in between here, but I didn't think I could put anything on top of the platform here. Alrighty, hold up, we gotta go do some digging real quick. Quick, to the dazzling beach, away! Just promise me one thing, Olaf, if we do this, we're not gonna just appear in the sky, right? I still blew my mind that one time I did this. I like quickly went over to the dazzling beach, wound up just floating in the sky. I was so confused. Alright, Olaf, my dude, I'll wait for you. And I guess what, I'll wait, I'll go ahead and grab this, and we'll do a little bit of voting while we wait for Olaf to make his appearance. Mainly, I want to wait because if I start trying to do the digging now, he might start trying to throw the extra goodies out and it will land God knows where in the valley. I've had that happen way too many times. Alrighty. Oh, look at this cute one. I love the makeup and the accessories. That is a cute outfit. And then this one, oh, you got that Mulan outfit. That one's cute, but I like the creativity on left. Alright, an adorable little outfit. Very simple, well put together. And then this one, oh, you look beautiful in that little selfie. It's the eyes, man. It's the eyes. It's gorgeous. Oh, this one's tough because these both are very simple, basic photos. We'll go right. It feels more of a egg hunty vibe compared to the left. Ooh, you did that really nice makeup effect. I think I used that from a recent picture. It's cute, though. And then this one, not bad. This is a simple little picture. Sally photobombing. Sally didn't mean to. You must forgive her for that. We'll go right. I like that one. Oh, it's super cute now. Definitely super cute. Love Wally. And then this one. Another adorable one. It's like a combo of... I'm gonna be honest. It's like a combo of Pirates of the Caribbean met Easter, met St. Patrick's Day all in one photo. I like it though. It's cute. Both very creative photos, guys. Very, very adorable. Both of these. Would vote for both if I could. I want to go left. Left's got a bit more vibrant color to it. It's the filter. I'm going to be honest. It's the filter. Not really feeling the spring vibe here. And this one as well. This one's tough because we can't see the full outfit on the selfie. And the one on the right just does not seem like, you know, an egg hunt fashion outfit. I'm going to have to skip this one because I can't make a decision. Alright, let's look at this one now. Cute. I like this. Okay, adorable. And then this, alright, I like the creative choices in outfits. Love it. I'm gonna have to give it to the left. Oh, look at this one now. It's bright, it's beautiful, it's colorful. Enjoy that, and I'll enjoy Timon's photo bombing. And then this is a cute little setup, very nice. But I'm gonna give it a right. Oh, now look at this one. Aw. Basic but adorable. And then this one kind of threw some stuff on. Okay. We'll go right. Okay, we'll leave it up on that for now. Off. Took you a minute. Hopefully with all off, this don't take too long. Should I probably get one of my digging, varnish, whatever? Probably. Will I, though? No, I've already committed this far. Might as well. Plus, also, I'm just trying to... Well, I was trying to say for my headphones really cut out on me. I'm just trying to get some pebbles here. Do something. Knock that down. Let's try that. Let's see if that fixes anything. I'm gonna have to at least tweak it a little bit until I can get some money to get a better, decent pair of headphones. Granted, though, don't get me wrong. These Razer headphones have... I'm gonna be honest. I've had these for like 5 years or so. So, you know, they've lasted a good minute. But I cannot deal with this whole disconnecting, reconnecting thing because A, it's cutting out my mic, so it's cutting me off mid-conversation with you guys. B, there's a clicking noise it does because it's transferring over from my headphones to the speakers themselves. So it's this very high-pitched click. And it hurts my ears, and unfortunately there's no warning when it happens. It just happens. So we're just gonna have to deal with it, but I'll do my best with it. I'll do my best. I've been trying for months, guys, to get it fixed so we wouldn't have to worry about this, but headphones gonna act crazy. Oh, I forgot to sell all that. You know what's gonna be real fun though? It's next week when Alice in Wonderland drops. That I've already got plans, man. So one of my main things is, of course, Alice's house. So I was thinking, Horse of Valor, right? You know that little section right there in front of Pooh Bear's house? That little area that I kind of crafted just to fill in the area? It's time to move that and put the house there and any kind of extra little goodies there. Now I know it's a little blasphemy not putting her in with the Alice in Wonderland area in Storybook, but I have everything pretty much kind of filled out over there. It's all for the fairies. It's all for the fairies. Mike, what the hell are you doing over there? Guess you're trying to do stand-up comedy with the fish? Let me know how well that works out for you, buddy. Alright, what do we got? About 78. Let's get about 100 pieces. Olaf, can you move? Like, slightly over, thank you. Alright, hopefully this doesn't take too long to get about 100 pieces. Meaning that I do have a digging buddy, and I do have a few digging companions. It shouldn't take us too long. Should be in the magical way of the day.
Wally?
No, Wally's not here, Eve. And apparently neither are you. Where'd you go? Okay, there you are. Sorry, you blended in with the sand. I'm gonna have to craft some more foodies. Now the question though that's on my mind when it comes to the Alice in Wonderland update is, we know Alice should be coming. What about Chessie? Alright, what about my little Chester cat? Homie's gotta show up, and not just for like a casual conversation either. Like, homie's gotta be in my valley. No ifs, ands, or but about that. I don't want no recolored animal skins. No, I want him in my valley chilling on a tree. I want to walk and get spooked by his laughter because, you know, it's him. Like, even Stitch feels that. He's playing the ukulele in the trust that that shall happen. You play away, buddy. You play away. But no, seriously though, I'm super excited about it. And I'm just hoping that it will at least give me Chester Cat in some way. And not just in like a companion way of a recolored raccoon. through this last line. That should be all the pebbles I need. Question is, who else is coming? Are we gonna get references to, like, say, the Mad Hatter or something like that? Or are they gonna make an appearance? That would be crazy. Could you imagine? Could you really imagine the Mad Hatter here? Like, dead ass. Think about that for a second. Imagine that dude chilling out. Oh, then you gotta think about it. Then we got the whole Queen of Hearts thing. Yeah, we'll do about 40 pieces. Just for the moment. Because I don't want to initially go for the 200 I was originally thinking of. Especially since we're running a bit low on the pebbles. Alright, not bad. Okay, and then we could probably end up doing something real nice leading up into this, probably. I had it out, but I guess not. I might need to go to Scrooge's and get... what, 2 more? Yeah, about... 2 more of each of the arcades and the gumball machines. I'll be honest, I'm not the only one who finds Olaf walking super
Who's got the best neighbors in the valley? That's right, you're looking at him.
Oh, there's a lot of...
I've got some new goods at the store.
A lot of chaos going on in here. You got Eric playing the flute for Mulan. Mulan's just singing away. Mushu's just bragging. Not just bragging, he's talking about punching some people. Dear God, what is going on today?
Good day to you.
Scrooge, my man. Oh, good question. What would that be under? Would it electronics. Probably applications.
Have you seen my pal, Donald Duck?
Or not application appliances. No. Maybe here. I'm looking for the pool table. Let's go all the way to the bottom. We'll get there, people. We'll get there. Hang on real quick. Nah. So I was looking at the stage. I was thinking about getting that and replacing it with the other one, but nah.
When I tell Grimsby about this place, he's never gonna believe me.
Alright, cool. We got all that.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome, Scrooge. Okay, so now we get the arcade section all done up. Okie dokie. Not feeling this. That's the problem. I'm not feeling these bushes back here. I thought I had one of those, one of these just chilling out, but I guess I deleted it. Still not feeling that either. I'm gonna have to definitely work around this back area a bit. And go ahead and just knock that out. We'll worry about that later. For now, I want to get the main entrance looking good. Alright, then we can put some little bushes around it. come on, scroll down. There we go. Alright, cute. Unfortunately, I don't think I can craft any more of those. Let me check. I think that's what you gotta do. You gotta craft them, or do we buy them from the shop? Oh, I cannot remember. Let me try Scrooge's. Alright, all off, back to Scrooge's.
So, you're in charge. Shall I practice my courtesy?
Scrooge, I'm back again. Seeding.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Because I can't remember if this is something I have to craft or something I have to buy. Alright, cool. So we got one out there, so what 4 should do us? Actually, you know what? Go ahead and get 2 more.
Hope you have a bull market day.
I probably will, Scrooge. I'll see you in a bit. Man sees me at least 7 times a day. Like, I'm not even joking about that. At least 7 times a day. You know, I have my initial meeting in the mornings. See what's going on in the stores. And then if I'm decorating, I'm always constantly in and out, in and out, in and out. Which is why I was so glad, like, months ago, they decided to fix how many items you could buy from Scrooge's shop, because that was the most painfulest thing ever, only having 25 a day items you could buy. The amount of times I would have to stop a build just because I couldn't buy any more stuff I need. Okay, and I do want some facing. Do we have something that would match the wood of the bowling alley? That's kind of close. I'm stuck between the two. I think I like this one. Actually, hang on, just now crossed my mind. What if we had this one for over here, and these for... Ew. I thought I could put this on the table. Never mind. Alright, hang on. So how big are these gumballs? That all it does? Oh. Oh, it's okay. Not at all what I thought that was. Actually, do we have something like a purple table or something that would go with the purple table? I think that's about the best we're gonna get when it comes to purple tables. So we do have that one blue rustic one down here. Yeah, this one, but it's too kind of rustic for what I'm going for. Scoot that over by one. I may actually have to move that over here, being that there is a bigger section here. Right there. I need a little bit more gravel. go this way. And then let's go all the way around. If he'll let me. Oh, damn it. Are you... Seriously? There we go. Oh, neat. Okay, get a couple of tables that way. Oh, seriously? I didn't notice that the first time. I did not notice that the first time. Okay, I really want to add something to split this section up, and nothing I'm adding over here is working the way I want it to. Right there. Let's do about 32. Alright, definitely cute. Then let's see what we could do about. I really wish I could use the pool things, the pool sticks, but unfortunately it's a... Wait, I think it's indoor. Hang on a second. Yeah, it's not up here with the rest of it. Yeah, it's indoors only. I'm willing to bet if I do sort... Yep. Sad days! Oh, did not mean to back out like that. Question is how to do this. So I'm definitely gonna need some more right iron. Not much though. It's about 21 pieces. Oh my, I don't think that's supposed to be doing that. Yeah, that is breaking the laws of physics here, and apparently so is this one. Okay, and what about this one? Okay, one more. Alright, I think the best we're gonna have to do on this is bushes. 'Cause that is defying gravity. Oh dear God, so is the plants. Alright, there's only one thing to do. And if this doesn't work, I don't know what to tell you people. Alright, that works. I think that's about as best as we're gonna do. Because I didn't even realize I was defying gravity until I got this close. Okay. Well, luckily we could do that. We could choose that. Oh, I was not expecting that. No wonder I couldn't get the back end to look right. Okay, and you know what? I was trying to figure it out while I was struggling so hard with that back end. That could explain it. Even my eyes knew something wasn't right. I'm afraid to even try fencing back here. Yeah, that's it, defying gravity again. Alrighty, I think that would work. Okay, not bad. It's slowly coming together. Bring this back a bit. And maybe... I don't know, as much as I want it to work, I think it's just too big. there? No. Next, let me take that back and let's do some pathways real quick. I want a different pathway than that one. I don't want to use this because I'll be using a bunch of that over there. Don't want to use that because I want to use that for Hades. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that. That might be a bit much. I think that works perfectly. Alright, let's just craft some more. Oh, not that one. There we go. Not much. We need about, what, 20 pieces? Give or take. Oh, damn it. Thought 20 would do us. Maybe 32 is the magic number. Maybe it was 32. Alright, craft a bit more of that. Let's go with 9 pieces. I know we don't need too terribly much. Same thing over there. We don't need all that. Right there. There we go. Let me bring that over by one. Bring that over by one. Hey, Rex. How's everything going today with you? Good to see you on this fine... Well, I would say fine Friday, but I'm still under emotional distress after this morning. But, you know, it's a decent Friday. I'm glad you're having at least a decent Friday, hopefully. Aw, I'm sorry you ended up having to say goodbye to one of your doggies again. Oh, that's a nice challenge. That seems definitely an interesting challenge for sure. You got any modifications for that, or are you just going just like normal story-based games? Like, I know in the Minecraft community there are mods and shit, so that's why I'm asking. I've seen people do, you know, makeshift challenges that they make themselves without modifications, and then they wind up doing some crazy things I've never even heard of. Like the whole, what was it, the music box thing. I saw that challenge for a while where people were making the music boxes and then making songs with the music boxes. I didn't even know you could do that with the music boxes. Wait a minute, I see a problem. Aha! I knew I saw a problem. Okay, so you're going strictly survival mode on it. Alright, well, good luck with that, man. That's gonna be a challenge, but I believe in you. Alright, let's try a square. There we go. Okay, and need some flowers. Now, cherry blossoms might be a bit much. Let me see what else we got before I throw down the cherry blossoms. And it looks like I got nothing. Surprisingly, nothing. I've gone through all my flowers, haven't I? But so far, so good. We're going to definitely need some flowers, some decor pieces here. Debating on whether or not to put another rug in here. Oh, you also plan on moving the villagers into the Titanic. Okay, okay. That's understandable. Doing a big build like that, it's definitely some time management you have to do. Granted, I wish I knew more about Minecraft and creativity and stuff like that. Otherwise, I would have volunteered, but Minecraft is never my strong suit, oddly enough. Mainly because I can do it, I can make stuff, but I feel so, like, creatively challenged when I see other people play Minecraft and do, like, things that are, like, 20 times better than what I even remember doing back in the day. There used to be certain setups that I would do, and I'm like, alright, that works, but now everyone's got these new updates and these new ideas, and it's just, I feel so lost. I feel so lost. Remember me and AJ tried to do a Minecraft world together, and everything was going great, like, fantastic, I would say. Ended up having to shut it down because I just didn't have the money. Yeah, let's go get some flowers. Bye-bye. necessarily worry too much about the aftermath. Doing the actual ship itself would be nice. The aftermath, that's... I'm not saying a touchy situation, but it can be a bit complicated trying to replicate a lot of that, especially if you're trying to get the actual sinking itself. That means you're going to be going in and out of the water a lot. Destroying at least a vast majority of your set. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, like watching people, because I've seen people actually create
Who's got the best neighbors in the valley?
the full thing of the Titanic sinking. Like, oh god, what was that movie? It wasn't necessarily a movie, but it was one of those, like, explaining the Titanic in under, like, 5 minutes kind of things. And they used Minecraft people, and it was kind of cute. It was like a little 3-4 minute video, but it was super cute. And he was showing some behind the scenes stuff, and he had like 4 or 5 different builds of the Titanic for this whole 3-minute clip. I was like, that's some dedication, bro. Alright, if you want to stay away from the palm trees, of course, a couple of these. Always these. Just these, a couple of those. I find it funny that this isn't flowers, but yet it's an aquarium. Alright, just need some little trimmings. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That really does make sense. It's definitely going to be a challenging build for sure for you, but I believe in you. I believe you got this, and maybe hopefully you can find someone to at least help you out so you can cut the time in half. I think it'll be cute to have a couple of these guys hanging around. Anything else that should stick out to me? Okay, I think that will do us. I still got plenty of those flowers. I'm surprised by that.
Hope you have a bull market day.
Like that, I thought I would use all of these by this point, but nope, still got a few stashed away in my pocket. Oh yeah, now that's gonna be the tricky part about building the Titanic, is make sure you got the right amount of spaces for each of the floors. Because you got one wrong measurement and boom, your whole build is just off. Okay. No, we'll save that for Mulan. Or no, not Mulan. Over here. Change my mind. And you are definitely got like a full tall order. Talking about having a lot of functional items? Yeah, no, you're definitely got a build cut out for you. Like dead ass. I wish you well in your endeavor on this one. And no, I'm not feeling that either. That's how I remember trying to build at least one of my houses. It's one of my more famous builds I did with my group of friends. But I basically recreated all of Beauty and the Beast's castle up on a mountain. It was really nice. I really loved that thing. Sadly, that was one of the buildings that got destroyed that one time when we hit that extremely rare bug. 7 years later, and it still bothers me till this day. That bug still bothers me till this day. Like a 1% glitch, the 1% bug that barely anybody even heard about, dealt with. Why is it me and Andrew wound up magically finding this bug? And those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about, long story short, years ago, me, Andrew, and a few others got together on a server and started crafting like homes, functionalities, mines, all this stuff. And it took us about a year to do all this entire build, right? Well, me and Andrew wanted to do something super, super nice for everybody, and we were going to get the Ender Dragon egg, and we had this whole display for it and everything. So that just required us going to the end game. Piece of cake, we've done it before. We get there, we're all prepared, we got all the stuff we need. We get there, and the fight's going pretty normal, like nothing too crazy out of the ordinary. Yeah, we'll go with this one. And about halfway through the fight, the dragon just disappeared. Like, no clue where the dragon went. We couldn't find it. Like, we searched everywhere, couldn't find it, right? So we go back to our place, trying to gather what little supplies we have left to figure out what we can do about the situation. Right in the middle of me going to our first tower, we had like 3 or 4 different towers with supplies in it. We're going to our first tower, and all I hear is Andrew scream, "Amanda, get out of there!" And as soon as he said that, an explosion happened, and the dragon came crashing through our tower. Somehow the dragon wound up in our world and destroyed everything because he spawned it in our central location where we showed up at. We killed it. We didn't get our egg though, and our entire village was destroyed, and we had to explain to about 6 different people why the whole server is now destroyed. Yeah, that was awkward. Like, till this day, we all still feel pretty bad about that. There we go. Looks like cleaning the shoes or something. Damn, you platinum in it, man. I didn't realize you could platinum Minecraft. Yeah, I feel like doing that's just not the right play here. Anything that can go on the ground. That's my main thing. It's just something to tie in all of this. I'm glad they finally fixed this rug. For the longest time, they had it to where it wouldn't go over pathways. That's why I have so many of them, because I was using them for a good minute for stuff. Actually, why don't I go ahead? Do it like that. Okay. Now, Unfortunately, I figured. Oh, actually, hang on a second. Oh, that might be a little much. Yeah, take that back. Alright, perfect. Oh, I'm sure Minecraft's definitely changed a lot since I played it years ago. What? This looks fantastic. I love this. Oh, not pathways, rocks. Darker rock. There we go. And then grab this. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Okay, we do it like this then. And what'd I do with those trees? Ah, yes. Alright, and lights. Let me readjust that. Oh, that's not working. So I guess we'll stick it like this. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Now I need a little table. No. I mean, it's little, but not as little as I was wanting it to be. It's cute, maybe. That might be a bit overkill, actually. New. That's not working either. I'll be honest, I don't know what to put in this tiny little section. It's definitely cute for sure. That doesn't hit that park vibe I'm looking for. I am at a loss here. But this definitely needs more pizzazz over here for sure. Wish I could get like a pile of clay. Hold up, I got an idea. Back to the beach. Yeah, beach. Okay, I'm gonna grab a few things of clay. 'Cause I'm thinking of just making like a couple little clay piles right there. So unfortunately, we don't have like a mud castle like we do with a sand castle. We don't have the a regular castle like the snow castle. Now I want some mud elements. Hey, Olaf. Actually, by the time he gets here. Where is... Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. Look at that little happy little snowman. He is so happy. Ah, here he comes. Okay, we'll grab... Wait, I just realized I don't need to come here for the clay. I need to go to... Ah! I'm out of go-go juice. Sorry, I should have gotten to the Glades of Trust, not the Dazzling Beach. You play away, Stitch. You play away, because we love you. Alright, we actually might just call it here, and I'll do a little bit of this off stream, because we're about to hit that 2-hour marker. But I think we did pretty well. Today we got a lot decorated, a lot taken care of, but we're all just getting hyped up and readied up for the new Alice in Wonderland update. I cannot wait to see what is all coming next week. That's going to be super fun. Yeah, other than that... There's really nothing else going on with Disney. We just got that big update, and then I think after that, it's something in the summer. I can't remember exactly what day in the summer, but we do have the Alice in Wonderland update next week. Super excited about that. Cannot wait to see how all that's going to play out. Well, let's go ahead and start wrapping up for today. Let's see. Not that one. That's my Phasmo one from yesterday. Alright, guys. Like I said, I think we did pretty well today. We got a little bit of voting done, but a lot of decorating done. Super excited to see how the rest of this is going to play out. Oh, Stitch followed me. So cute. He followed me. Anyway, point is we got a lot of decorating done. We got a good amount of voting done today. So come next week, we're all prepared up and ready for Alice in Wonderland's update. And then we'll continue... Sorry, my headphones decided to crap out there. We'll continue on Thursday with Phasmophobia and with the Easter event. Hopefully we can get some more stuff taken care of, because there's apparently been some issues with the lobbies or something. I don't know what was going on yesterday, but hopefully they got that fixed. So Thursday, some more Easter event and maybe some Point Hope. Is that the name of the lighthouse? I can't remember, but more lighthouse stuff basically. And also expect some more Cyberpunk videos. We're rounding out to the last 3 videos. We got the finale for the DLC for Phasmophobia. For Phantom Liberty, we got the finale for the actual game itself, and of course, one little fun glitz and glamour kind of video that's just full of the bugs and goofy things I found while playing the game. But that's a story for a different day. So until then, my friends, y'all take care. Y'all know the pre-usual drill, especially if you love my Disney Dreamlight content or any other fun, fantastic things I do here on the channel, such as my Phasmo videos, my TCM videos, my podcast, my other little horror games, so on and so forth. We all know what to do. It's drilling our heads at this point. If not, God, where the hell has anybody been? But that's a story for another day. So until then, my friends, y'all take care. Have a blessed weekend. I'll see y'all Wednesday with the Alice in Wonderland update.